So basically, I've got to put that Who Are You back on. So if we look at the verses, E, 7th fret, D, 5th fret, A, open fret, and then that little fill I left you. Some of you were trying to put it in, some of you got it in, some of you didn't get it in. Fine, but I think you were doing it, but I asked you to leave it because it's a lot. It makes it a lot. You could hear what was going on in the bar there, rather than trying to play. Because if you try and play it, it kind of overwrites what you want. And I'm going to get you to do something wonderful now, right? I'll demo it on the camera. It's another thing I'm going to have to come around and show you. So I mentioned it's on the last week's video, but it's right at the end. So what I've had you doing, and what some of you will go back to doing, because you don't need to torture yourself with, but I do insist on you trying it at least once. Because who knows, you might like it. It goes C, G in that. And it's like an end of line. You know, in Don't Stop, where you got the B at the end of the verse. It's a pain in it, Brian, at the moment, because every time you get stuck, you get used to the chord sequence, and then it goes to B and it breaks your thing. Breaks up. But eventually, when you get comfortable with it, it's good because it helps you mark the end of the verse. Now, what happens is there's a thing. The C and the G. Does everybody agree that they don't seem like they fit with E, D, and A the way in all the other songs? It seems like an addition. But the good thing is it marks the end of the line, because essentially you've got. Can you see? It's like you sit. If you think about the chord changes in the singing, it goes. Woke up in a Soho doorway, a policeman knew my name. It's like an answer to the lyric. So the chords here just carry the tune. The tune can sit on it. Home tonight, if you can get up and walk away. Answer. And back again. Yeah. Now what we can do, right? Is do you notice we're playing? These are all in the A form. That's not confusing, is it? It's like it's based on. Hopefully, I'll explain it a bit at some other time if it doesn't make any sense. But these are all in the A form. But this is in the C form. This is in the G form. And they're open chords. But why? Well, you know, we played B. We played B in Don't Stop. We've only got to play a C. So what we could do is let's just look at the roots first. Let's just look at it here. We're moving that around we're moving it around for E, D, and A. Well, we changed it for A. But we could just put it up to play C. We could just play it on the 3rd fret instead of playing that C. In fact, I'll do an intermediate stage, right? Because now, if we shift this shape down to the bottom, that's played off the A string. The bottom string's dead. But if we played off the bottom string, this is where we put our finger for E, 7th fret, yeah. And this is where we put our finger for D, that's 5th fret. And then A is the open string. Well, C is here, 3rd fret, right? So we could play this shape like that. So if we played this shape off that fret, it's a G. So we could do it like this. I think this is a good way of doing it. So we go, play with me. So he goes, I'll spell it first of all. So we go 7th fret. I woke up in a Soho doorway, a policeman knew man. Now you've got to teach yourself that thing. So do it again. I woke up in a Soho doorway, a policeman knew my. You just got to get that. And use the eyeballing again. So what you do is come down to the 3rd fret. Just because you practice that a few times. It's a new set of changes. So you look at this. This is easy because it goes from C to G, but now you've got to if you eyeball the dot fret you want to move back to, your eyes are here now looking at the shape, but your eyes go to here and your fingers go to where your eyes are pointing. You're back on E. I'll do it a couple of times. Do it slow. C, G, E. And the last thing I'll say, I'll come around now and just show you up close. The last thing I'll say is, if you were trying to learn your positions, because people are interested in learning where the notes are on the bottom strings for this reason, so you know what chords to play. Then you want to be, I wouldn't say, when you're playing now, you've got more than enough to concentrate on, but if you're at home and you want to educate yourself in a slightly different way, you'd be saying E, D, A, C, G, E, D. You'd be saying them as you play them, because then you're learning what the root, your index finger note is, because that's the note. Yeah? You're looking tired? I'm wearing you out tonight.